Hey there, and welcome back to Daily Challenges, an educational monster train series where we try to push score on the daily leaderboards. And welcome back. I kind of off for most of this last week. Now, unfortunately, that doesn't actually benefit me at all, because the only reason I didn't have videos prepared is because I had guests over all last weekend, which completely interrupted my ability to record. This is definitely the downside of having a full-time job. I mean, obviously, it pays the bills, it does a great job, right? But it does mean that if I get my normal schedule interrupted in any way, then it just kind of completely botches my videos for the channel for a while. It's actually one of the reasons I try to have a backlog, but with how long each recording is, it's just difficult to dedicate that much time to it in order to build up enough backlog. I would describe it as flush in the sense that I have enough episodes for the coming week, and that's pretty much it. So, here we are trying to do better, and I will admit is also I do actually have a week of travel out of state coming up. I'm going to do my best in order to have videos prepared for that week so you won't experience a downtime. But honestly, again, I mentioned it before, I have a full-time job that I'm dealing with, and it doesn't really give me much latitude to work around it. NASA is only so forgiving in a lot of ways. So, for better or worse, we may have another week where I don't have videos. Oh no. It's a bummer because I feel bad, but also YouTube likes to tell me during those periods that my channel is becoming irrelevant and that I am wasting away to the histories of time and space where no one will remember me. They really like go ham on like building it up. They make it seem like your channel is like imploding and your livelihood will end. It's kind of funny, but regardless, we'll see. I'm going to try to have videos for that week. That would be, let's see, not this week, but the week after. So 2 weeks from now, I guess. I don't know, something like that. It's not the current week that you're watching this video, it's the week after. So we might not have something for that. Sorry. Anyway, let's make some progress on this. Let's actually play some Monster Train. What are we doing? So today is Hornbreaker Prince with Shade Splitter. We have Extra Pyre. Your Pyre gains 80 health. Great. This doesn't help me at all if you're chasing score, which is really a big bummer, right? Because the whole point of this is you want to get some kind of a benefit from it. Meanwhile, we now get a huge detriment in one track mind and pain train. So, because the thing is, the extra pyre costs you points, right? I still lose points if I let enemies walk. So this does actually nothing for me whatsoever. Yeah, it's just a huge bummer. Now, we do have a bunch of 80k scores. We have 5 80k scores here, so that's really impressive. These are incredible wins. The top 10, to break into the top 10 is 78k. Yikes. Alright, those are fast. That means we're talking some really big stuff. I mean, my first thought is something like Battering Ram could do it, right? Like a spell chain -2 Battering Ram, and then you just internally combust the enemy immediately or something. That's one option that I could see getting us to it. Gosh, we'll have to see what else can happen. I mean, there's some like looping things you can do with Impish Scholar that are really fast, but crazy. I don't really foresee an infinite being the angle here. It just doesn't read that way to me based on what we have and what we're starting with. So, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Our previous run was a number 8 finish, which was pretty good. We had a massive penumbra in front of a whole bunch of first of kin. And yeah, this was a great example of when you take more shards, sometimes you hurt your score by making it harder to get the pre-relentless kills fast enough. This is an area that I am extremely, extremely bad at measuring. It's easy for my brain to grasp, big number go up, right? Get every pact shard. Cool, okay, I can plan around that. But I have a real struggle with, but if I don't take these pact shards, it means how do I bridge the gap on it means that I can get the kill 2 turns sooner, right? I don't have a good sense for that. And I've only really been playing, I guess, man, my dailies, I've only got, let's see how many. I have done this 35 times to date as far as setting up and playing dailies for the channel, so not that many in the grand scheme of things. This may be something that comes with experience, but it's just tricky, is the way I would put it. It's hard to predict whether or not you should or shouldn't take points in order to get a higher score. And some of that, I suspect, is just a degree of intuition that I do not have presently. So we're working on it, all right? We're working on it together. And yeah, that'll just kind of be what we're trying to figure out. So, all right, not much else to add. So as always, do like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Those things are cool, and all the cool people did them already a million years ago. And let's play some Monster Train. So yeah, clicking the button. Did I remember to turn off stuff? We'll find out today. Alright, I'll be right back. I forgot to do the thing. Alright, we made it back and I did the thing. I kind of wish Monster Train told you earlier in the phase, like or when I was selecting the daily, that hey, you have mods on, loser. But anyway, now we're going to click the button. Let's go. Hey look, I did it. It worked. Alright, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing okay. It feels bad to be behind, right? I don't like being behind on recording. I like being consistent. I also enjoy being consistent on the channel. It's nice to have those like constant engagement. You all are fun to record for. So it feels bad for me when I miss days too. I don't really like it, but it's not like I'm worried about, I don't know, monetization or whatever, but at the same time, it still is a bummer. I'm like, ah, man, I wanted to put up something today. I wanted to do that, but I'm a little behind, and you sometimes have to accept it. So anyway, that's where I'm at. Hopefully you're doing all right. Today, as before, we are at default Hellhorned, default Umbra. We're facing Pushback Talos. This is Spell Shield Arcus, sure is. We have Chase Seraph, Fortify, Prismal Dust, Important Work. Okay. Nothing here immediately stands out to me in a big way, but yeah. Yeah, no, nothing here immediately stands out in a big way, but it does seem fine. These are good cards. This would be a great start if I were trying to play a normal run of Monster Train, but I'm not. So I'm trying to think this through the lens of what the run looks like. It's hard to predict. We do have these modifiers, as before. I'm not going to go over them again. Nothing too crazy here. Great. Temples today are 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So 5 temples means I need 10 units in order to get everything. It's going to be pretty tough, but it is possible with imps and things. We have a removal dupe on 8 on the steel side. Nice and fun. Decent magic shop with removal on 7. I like that. Competes with a kind of weak steel, but that's alright. Boons, health, stuff like that. What else? Magic and Steel on 6. Steel has the Vortex. Magic has some cash. Nothing really impressive. A removal dupe Cave on 5. Big fan of that. Competes with a Trinket Shop. If we're rich, I might go here anyway, because there are a bunch of high rolls that could matter. Right? Things like Rage Boosters, Armor Boosters, if we go Battering Ram. I don't know. It's going to depend on a lot of stuff. Battering Ram was just the first idea I had. I can think of some others that could go really, really fast, like 80k fast. But we'll see what we're shown, right? I just gotta be on the lookout for them. Steel Shop, Vortex, Magic Shop. A good spread of shops in this mid-game, actually, to the extent that we don't even have double anything on Ring 3, which makes sense, given what we're shown elsewhere. Forced Hellhorn Banner on 2. We do have a Hellhorn Banner Hellvent on 3, which is probably the direction, but we'll see. This is Prince, so I'm going to look at the Horde first. It's definitely not Boon of the Blacksmith, because if an enemy gets to my pyre, I've done something wrong already. So I'm going to take Consumed Crown. It's fine. I don't think it's good, but it's fine. I'm going to take this Horde. Advanced Prototype is definitely the pickup here. I like Collection of Tales, but Advanced Prototype lets me be way more aggressive in the early game in a very good way. Like, we should be so fortunate. Sanity check. I don't ever click Reaper here, right? It doesn't make sense. It's a bad path. But I don't boost Brawler at all. So this is a great example of this would be a pretty weak run if I were going to lean into this normally and then Advanced Prototype hard carries. I think we take the Brawler and maybe we can make this matter. I don't know. It's definitely not Reaper here though. I just can't foresee that helping. But it is Covenant 1? Like, you never know, right? It could be. Gosh, I don't know. I don't see how Reaper ever succeeds at anything here, so... This is what, as simple as double train stewards downstairs. I'm going to put Prince up top to catch things, and then... Here's a Prismal Dust, I guess. Sure. I definitely want a train steward middle. Excavator. The interesting thing about the excavator is it does get itself killed. I can protect some health here, and I will. We get the collector, which is good. I would like a defensive morsel. Alright, great. Thank you. Really looking for a way to... Yeah, ping this guy in back. Armor up. Shade Splitter. He does not have trample here, so I can... Does he? Does that really not improve this? Am I really out here? Ugh. I was hoping. I mean, I really don't have anything that adds much value to any of this. I guess they are popping themselves on Spikes 1 here? Yikes. It's a bummer. I don't know if there was a great... I'm 13 health off? There's gotta be a way through this. No, don't quit the desktop. Goodness. Don't abandon run. Alright. It's like I've forgotten how to reset a combat or something. Alright. There's gotta be a way to push 13 there, right? There has to be. Okay. We definitely need a double train steward. I could... You know... I actually have a better idea. I think... I know I'm already resetting a ton here, but I think there's a way to puzzle through this that I think is very interesting. You play these first guys on mid-floor, right? Yeah. We play these first guys on mid-floor. Then I'm going to go... Train steward downstairs. I don't want him to get... Yeah, I don't want him to... I'll take the jeweler. Yeah, okay, great. It's like I don't want anything to go too bad here. But I have a good idea for this, right? We can clean this all up. And we have a stronger setup here now. Right? Where this is a much better turn and confidently gets a bottom floor kill. Yes, great news, in fact. Cool. Good. I was like, I know there's a way of doing this, but you have to play it not the way you expect. Okay, that's good. I have things that can take magic power. I can take this ritual then. It's damage, I'll take it. Immortal Trade, Pact Morsel, Space Prism. I could see some of these being good. Space Prism could be decent, right? It's possible. It could slow me down, but it could also enable me to jam more things together. I think I should take it. Pact Morsels I would grab if I had any Umbra banners on the horizon. Immortal Trade is fine. I'm going to take the Space Prism here. We're going to go look for a banner. Oh, I don't have a choice, actually. One Track Mind. Ah, it's miserable. Okay, exciting. Well, we're going to click on Apex Imp, and I don't think you can stop me. I'd love both of these, though. Money. I'll take quick. I can afford it. Sure, he'll go fast. Reroll this. Ah, quick multi. I see. Very well. Okay, well, One Track Mind, I guess. I don't really have a good choice, but the choice was very strong anyway. Now, I have to take the Mark of Invasion. Even if I take a little bit of damage here, I think it's worth it. I think we just go ping 1 up top, Hornbreaker Prince clocks 2, Apex Imp lands downstairs, and we toss him a Prismal Dust and hope for the best. Sure, sure. I do need to protect my lad downstairs. I also need to protect my lad upstairs. Okay, I would like a damaging morsel. Hey, look at this. It's so good. We actually get the collector, impossibly. Thank you, Advanced Prototype, for being a bro. Alright, give me armor downstairs. This is actually super important. Top floor is fine. Let's toss triple Prismal Dust on bottom floor. Okay, torch here should help. Armor here should... Okay, it gets the kill. Great job. Cool. Good. Excellent. The spikes is annoying, but this is a decent play. We get bottom floor, we get everything. Good. We're going to click Vent. Fledgling Imp is good. I should consider Fledgling Imp because I might... Oh, Fledgling Imp. It has to be Fledgling Imp, right? I might not get another unit to infuse, so I think it has to be the Fledgling Imp here, unfortunately. Mind Collapse? It's a good card. I should take it. I need pings like this. Alright. We go left. Right. I said, because you're not guaranteed to see that health there. Right? That's the thought. -2. Sure. Ritual. Make it playable. I like it. 10 in piercing? Yeah. Mind Collapse. Good. Infusion-wise, here, I don't think we commit some of... Oh, gosh. Gurg's Goat. Yes, absolutely. Wow, what a one-track mind high roll. Unbelievable. What? Crazy. I'm going to look because Cave could give me... I don't know, I don't actually think it can give me a unit. I think, straight up, Poldy Claw is going to be very bad because... Pain Train. Anything I elevate to my pyre, even if it's dazed, is going to hurt me. That's points. Trap. I could just play this on floating bosses, though, but it's not going to be that great. Let's go ahead and hit the trap shoot. Sure, I think that's fine. Now, I am going to take an infusion here. It's just going to be Train Steward, Train Steward. I don't want to commit something into my Apex Imp quite yet. So, Train Steward, Train Steward. Yeah, make him very large. Great. Draft. Units. Alright, I need to draft units and do as many infusions as I can. Don't underestimate the need for this. That's why I took that Fledgling Imp, right? Okay, now, I could push good numbers into the floating boss here immediately. We're looking at... This is 20... Right? Think about this. Armored gain rage equal to gain. So I have 5 armor, so I gain 5 rage, which puts me at 20 by 3. I can buff this up and get 5 more rage. I can go to 30 by 3 and push 90 on this turn, which is pretty good. Is it correct to push 90 like this? Very possibly. Quite decent, in fact. It might be worth it. We'll see. I don't know if we'll get the kill the way we want to, but it is very possible. Now, that's a rough turn floor. See, this doesn't look as clean as one would have hoped, but fair enough, I suppose. I can play a Fledgling Imp. That's neat. Great. Well done, bud. Let's take a couple Shade Splitters, I guess. They might... I may as well play them out here. Now, if I drop in back here... You go upstairs, maybe? Ha, it's a bummer. You didn't go upstairs. I'm over here hoping you would go upstairs. Okay, well... This doesn't look like it's going to get the top floor kill here. No, it doesn't come close. Yeah, it doesn't push nearly enough damage. In this case, this is definitely a restart and we play bottom here. I was seeing if there was some way to skate through a higher floor kill, but not with what I've seen so far. So with that in mind, it is a lot of this downstairs, and then I guess we just play our buddy boy here. I'm going to take protecting this guy in front for the moment. Could matter. I do think Big Stew is a good call here. We'll push numbers into the boss no matter what. I need to save. Even minor health gains here are relevant to save, so I'm going to just daze her. That seems good to me. And I'm going to take a stat here. I guess I'll ping the boss. Sure, why not? Yeah, this is acceptable. I do need, yeah, I was going to say Ritual of Battle, Fortify needs to be present for sure. Switch things around, shoot the boss. Sure. Fortify is good. Let's pop this because I don't want to have to hit that guy. We'll double tap her, and we should confidently win bottom floor thanks to Apex Imp's existence here. Yeah, great. He doesn't have enough armor to be happy, but he does have enough armor to win. And that's what matters. We're looking for an improvement here. Alloy of the Ancients is great. Transcend Imp could be it. I think it has to be the alloy, though. It's just, I need this armor injection. What if I don't see a steelworker, right? I think it has to be that. Okay, but we do actually see the steelworker. So the run is, I don't want to call it free, but it's pretty darn good. I'm going to take, what is this? Draw for now. Because I might take space later and play a third one of these guys. We get to the right. Okay, fine. Honestly, I'm not mad about it. Railhammer. Alright, yeah, cool. We're fast. I'm going to take a unit just for an infusion, and it's a Morsel Master, because I don't want to deal with Alloyed Construct. Double stack. I mean, this double stacking the Alloy of the Ancients, this is how we go mega quick, right? Yes. That goes mega fast. 20 consume is good, but how good is it? How good is it really? It's pretty good. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it saves us points by 20 consuming stuff. I think upgrading here pays out. I'm just going to be honest with you. I do not want to remove consume the alloy. I kind of want to remove consume the trap shoot. I could play bottom and maybe keep dropping the... I kind of like this. I could play bottom into Seraph and drop him into... I'm going to do that. That seems good. And basically drop him into my floor. We're playing pretty aggressively here. Wrathful too? Sure, that's a decent pivot. I think that will help out for the time being. I don't think we buy a removal here. Our units are upgrade fiends, or rather infusion fiends, right? Yeah, aggressive amulet, sure, we click this. This is going to be a fast run, I'll tell you that much. It's Prince, it's Apex Imp, it's Fledgling Imp. Looking good. I'm going to toss a Train Steward upstairs for the time being. Seems okay. We play Steelworker downstairs, but he won't fit, and that is a bummer. What if I killed my own unit? It's something I'm considering. I'm gonna let him live. It's fine. I did just shoot him pretty hard, but I think that's okay. Play Train Stewards upstairs. We might be able to do some fancy shenanigans here. My first thought process is I can draw into the Space Prism and play our buddy boy next time around. I'm just burning this card, it's fine. Space Prism. Huge damage buff stuff. Okay, I can see this working out here. Alright, we get our steelworker in, which is pretty decent. We get to play some armor. We'll definitely be fast enough for this kill, and I'm not particularly worried about it. Could drop in a lad and have him on the floor, which is entertaining. Sure, bud, get in there. You know, it's fine, right? It's fine. Cool. Pretty straightforward. Alright, we make it through. Easy, in fact. In fact, totally fine. I'm going to grab the Impish Scholar. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 6 more units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have enough units. The question is, does the Impish Scholar do anything really cool for me? Very possibly, right? Kind of. I mean, I did pollute this with torches. I don't think I need him, right? I'm going to do... I have... how many more? 1, 2, 3, 4 more infusion options. I need 8 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I do need this Impish Scholar. Never mind. Cool. We're just grabbing things and stuff. Ember Cache is not terrible. Engine upgrade also not terrible. Could take a Crucible extension. I think this is just money, though. It's fine. If it doesn't give me armor or insta-kill a boss, it's not a big deal. Oh my gosh, they gave me a dupe? Unnecessary, but I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and put Apex Imp to the maximum limit. What is this guy? How is this possible? -2? Yeah, Alloy of the Ancients wants this. Wants this stat. Intrinsic on my Space Prism? You shouldn't have. Honestly, this run actually really does give you everything. I'll build a card, sure. Yeah, armor seems good. Armor buff. Money. This thing makes me money and makes my guys faster and stronger. It's good. We're now going to cut. I have to keep all of my torches, so we're going to burn Shade Splitters here. Yes. Torches must be kept. The dupe here is, wait a second, you guessed it, Apex Imp. They gave me the Apex. This is a fantastic return to form. This is going to actually be a really fast run. There's really not a lot of complexity to most of this. It's just like, hey, cool. Now, the biggest challenge here is they do have stealth. How am I solving stealth here? Interesting challenge, huh? Well, let's still play. Let's try bottom floor first and see if I can't make this work. Right? And then play some guys upstairs. I've already messed this up, haven't I? I think I can actually... Can't get the collector, unfortunately. Oh, I can maybe do some fancy stuff. I'm going to put Apex Imp upstairs, number 2 here. And I'm going to buff here, and that will be cool. And we're going to continue to do good work. Fine. We lose the collector. I'm not mad about this, because you have to remember the purpose of the thing entirely is, how do I... Right, the whole thing is I just need to win on bottom floor. I don't have to win gloriously on bottom floor, right? Yeah, right? We get the kills upstairs. We just spread them out, and this works out fine. I am playing to win downstairs. Top floor is still good. I might as well put the train steward in here. We're winning no matter what. I could draw into something. I'll draw into something. Yeah, great. Fortify. Cool. Seems decent. We have one guy upstairs killing everything, one guy downstairs killing, winning the run. It's pretty great. Let's go ahead and keep burning stuff here. This is fine. I want to try to redraw the old magic if possible. I do not redraw the old magic, but I do win. So, We go Impish Scholar, we draw past him. Ah, we didn't draw into it. Hey, you know, I tried. It's fine, and honestly, pretty good. Great. Cool. Easy, actually. Top floor, bottom floor, no worries. We missed the Collector, which is a bummer, but it's okay. Inferno, branding right is not fast enough, actually. Now, I do have 1, 2, 3 temples, which could give me 6 magic power upgrades. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 slots for them. So if I need to draft another one, I can solve that problem later. Infinite Box? Nah. We're just going to take money here. This is all points. Prism Retrieval... Prism Retrieval could be relevant. Draw fast. Get him on turn 1. Another Intrinsic shows up. Alright, we'll take the Prism Retrieval. I could see a world where that speeds me up a lot. Alright, we get forced to the right. Sure. We see a -2 Intrinsic. I mean, another Intrinsic here is pretty solid. I will put that on the Prism Retrieval on this one, for sure. That's good. A -2... I might as well put this in Old Magic. They give me a Spell Chain, I'll be happy for it, right? Alternatively, I could go Prism Retrieval -2, which is pretty funny. What does this Magic Shop offer? Holdover pays for itself on this Old Magic, and it's not even particularly close. So we're gonna go for that for sure. Yeah. It pays for itself on this Old Magic because this Old Magic gives me a lot of value. Cool. Great news. In fact, I will take this -2. I'm going to actually put this into the Prism Retrieval now, because now I can play this at 0 Ember and get a buddy out. I'm going to go ahead and do another infusion. We're going to get rid of the Morsel Master here. He's going into a Train Steward, just to get rid of that banner unit situation. He could actually be cut now. Right? He doesn't add anything to this run at this stage. We're not guaranteed to see removals. At this point, I'm basically just deciding, does cutting them now improve the speed at which I move through? I mean, if it finds me the Old Magic 1 turn sooner, it pays for itself. So I think we do cut bad Train Stewards here. The ones that have already been infused, right? They're the ones that can go. If it hasn't been infused yet, I'm chilling on it. I need 1 more unit to maximize my... Yeah, because I can do Fledgling into Impish. I need 1 more to maximize Pact Shards. I think this is sufficient. We'll let this ride. I could actually... I'm going to cut a Shade Splitter here, right? Yeah, I'll cut that Shade Splitter. I don't need that. Alright, I'm spending money, but if it draws me my thing a little bit faster, I think we're golden, right? 1 turn faster, and then that's what, an extra 20 gold? Cool. Man has stealth. Bummer, right? Huge bummer. It's fine, though. I guess I will draw a unit. Behold, my Super Impish Scholar has been played. He did it. Behold, I've also drawn out a Train Steward. I am almighty. Cool, my bottom floor is already basically winning, which is fantastic. I'll play it. Fledgling Imp, sure. I'll play other stuff out. None of this really matters all that much. Right, there's not a lot here. Draw past something. It doesn't really matter what I roll into here. We're wicked fast. Yeah, we are crazy fast here. There's just... This Arcus is annoying because he has 10 stealth, and there's actually no way I can puncture that. But... fine. You know what? Fair enough, Monster Train. It happens like that sometimes. Here, I'll send him back to the floor, and it just, you know, won't do anything for me. So, managed to break all of his spell shield at least. That's something. I do wish. Let's send him back down. Now, I don't really feel like incanting this up to the end times, so I'm just going to... I will play the old magic on the important floor, but I'm not keen on the important work doing anything here. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm gonna shoot this guy in the back. I don't want to give the boss 10 armor and you can't stop me. There's really no complexity here. I'm just sending him back and back and it's fine. And we have some billions of armor and everything. Was there some way I could have gotten a kill faster here? I didn't skip a battering ram or something? No, I really didn't. Right? I don't think I did. No, I don't remember. I don't think I skipped a battering ram or anything. Furnace tab, dark deal, forever consumed. These aren't going to win me that faster. Alright. Draw cards, I guess. There's really not much else I need here. Sure. Draw cards. I have the intrinsic space prism already. It's possible I don't even roll into the extra dupe here, but we'll see, I guess. Alright, another -2. Sure, a purge. I'm going to purge an important work here. That's a card that can go away, I think. The infusion here is imp into imp. Sure. Seems good to me. Great. We get a -2, which I guess I'll put into a Prismal Dust. Cool. We're taking Pact Shards. I don't need anything from here. Endless on this Impish Scholar. This could let you go fast, but I've already kind of polluted the deck a lot with things that consume. I mean, the way this goes fast is if you go Alloy of the Ancients. I don't know. Maybe there's a way of doing that, but I'm not going to stress myself out over it. It's fine. For now, I am going to take Brawler 2. Am I? Yeah, no, I'm not. This guy doesn't really gain attack from that much, so I might as well. I'm just going to take Wrathful 2 for the initial... the buff here, I think. It's fine. Sure, seems decent. We'll move on. Saving cash. If I see the dupe, fantastic. I'm looking for two things. One, a unit, right? One is a unit. Two, I'm looking for battering ram or something, right? Something. Okay, we can almost pop a guy. I'm going to go ahead and hit that Prismal Dust here. Okay, so this is an interesting thing because I can go Fledgling Imp, and then we get to go again here, and we get the other Steelworker buddy, and to make space, I pop my own little lad. And we can tank everything. Great, actually. Look at that, math. Cool, incredible work. Go team. Train Steward, get him, buddy. And now we just play an obnoxious amount of stats on everything, right? True. I mean, at this point, it cleans up. There's nothing left to say. My stats are outrageous, and yeah, I'm just basically consuming things, right? Cool. Easy. The run does not require any more finesse. I can see why it's actually so easy for people to get points, right? There's just not a lot needed here. I don't even have to really click buttons in any impressive way. I kind of just skip half my cards and this combat is over. And I make money, and it's good to make money. Nailed it, right? Hey, look, we did it. Gold and stuff and things. And we just daze this guy for amusement, and it's super over. I mean, he's dead in one, right? Yeah. Alright, cool. We get everything. Play bottom floor. Easy. Tiresome climb? Unnecessary. March of Shields? Unnecessary. These are not battering ram. Alright, I guess we're just going to have to go super speed. I don't want this. Yeah, I was looking for it. I didn't see a unit there. I didn't see anything. So, man, they give me another dupe. Now, I'll tell you what. There is a way for us to get more Pact Shards here. I get 15 Pact Shards by duping Apex Imp. I get 25 Pact Shards by duping a Train Steward and self-infusing. That's a 10 Pact Shard difference. The reason I'm not going to do that is because getting another Apex Imp is so much faster that at getting this final kill that it's not even particularly close. I do want to remove trash because I can't do my infusion. Did not see another banner unit or a unit at all. I'm going to cut the steward and I'm going to cut the imp as well. Yes, we cut these 2 units. This guarantees that I get my guy back on turn 1. I get a dude back here on turn 1. We spend no money, and I think we're golden here. There's nothing they could offer me that makes this feel good. Now, I realize what you're thinking. I could have left in the Impish Scholar, and he could have pulled back the Prism Retrieval. It's a gamble, though, right? Because the Space Prism's also there. There might be a way to play around it, possibly. But I'd still need to have the important work that I don't have. Killing the Imp is not easy. It's gonna be faster to just do this, I think. Now, unfortunately, we are leaving 25 shards on the table. I suspect that will be the distinction between a number 1 score and a number 10 score. But we're doing our best. Now, I am probably going to be able to go faster dropping Seraph constantly to the bottom floor. I think so. Pull the lad out. Okay, we have a lad returned to us. Now this is still killing me here. So what if I drop here? Alright, this looks tolerable. We're not fast enough yet. Drop this lad. Okay, we've now reached fast enough here. So we pop one. He actually kills it? That's unreal. That's funny. And now we just need to drop. Yeah, okay, he's on bottom floor. Great. Good. Fantastic. My goal is to push numbers into the boss here. So the best way of doing that is to kill the enemies in the way. Right? Push numbers. Okay. I don't think we're pushing 80k here, right? I didn't. Let's drop him down. If I can get over 260, which pushes a good chunk through here, right? 270, he goes pop, pop, pop. That's great. We're making good progress here. Yeah, I don't know. I need to draw back into it now. Okay, we draw back into it, which does get us this kill. 6 turn? How are we feeling about this? Can I have done better? I don't know. I think we went pretty darn fast. I'm going to take it. I'm not going to mess around too much with this. I don't feel like there's a lot of value in me playing games like that, right? I don't think so, anyway. Third guy definitely mattered. Sped that up by at least a turn for sure. Now here I can play top, right? That's easy. We simply play into top floor. Sacrifice Prince. I'm going to pop. Interestingly, I'm considering not taking a million hits, but I do think we want to pop this stuff when possible. Let's go ahead and save the lad, bring him out. Man, he does pass away. Exactly. He exactly lethals himself on spikes. Really? Alright. Yikes. Okay. We could... I don't want to play bottom floor. I don't want to play bottom floor on this. That's, I guess, doable, but not what anyone wants. I guess it could be middle, right? We can get away with middle. Yeah, alright, we can do middle here. So let's put the lad in. He's going to die, but it's not that bad. Let's pop. Same pop. Prince, I think you're not long. He kills a man. That's actually pretty impressive. We put 2 damage shield up front. Wait, you die? Oh my gosh. What? So I can do this. Oh, it's because he pops his own damage shield? Ridiculous. Right, of course. Spikes, and he is quick. Pain Train is much worse than I think people give it credit for. 1 spike sounds lightweight, but... Okay, so here's the deal. I actually do have to put 4 damage shield on this lad. Or... I don't think I want the prince to live. It's weird, but I think this is better, right? Yeah, I think this is superior. We've generated some armor here. Yeah, actually, no, this works out. I'm pretty sure we're golden. I want to... I would like... I could drop enemies off the floor. Interesting. I do think we want this pop in front. We want to be over this number. But otherwise, I think we can push most of our damage into the back here. Now, interestingly, dripping one of these guys, or trap shooting one of these guys off the floor is fine, I suppose. Just simply make him go away. Which does push a lot more numbers through. I like that. I'm going to go ahead and just... do damage here. I think it's acceptable. We have a lot of good numbers. I'm looking for ways to speed up the kill, right? This is the crucial element. So pop the guy downstairs. Let's pop this other fellow downstairs. Doesn't really matter the order. I could continue to drop him off the floor. I don't care if I'm taking these hits. These guys are not really threatening me that badly. 210, 210, 210. Alright, we're going to again drop Mr. Tanker Buddy off the floor, and we're just going to push damage numbers in the back. 210 pops both of these, right? He gets 10 armor, so he goes... First guy dies, second guy ends up with 200, so that's okay. Yes, okay, great. We get the kill on this turn, right? You simply drop the big man off the floor and we've done it, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, that's not bad. Does this get 80k? I don't think it's 80k, but it's not bad. I'm thinking maybe we're at 78, and the difference was I needed to find a way to kill a little faster. That's not terribly fast here, though, right? I feel slow is unfortunate, but only a 6 and a 5? Yeah, I don't know. 79.9. I mean, it's decent. You can see I'm going to be like, that's like, yeah, number 6 or something. It's really, I mean, can I push higher Pact Shard numbers was a big crutch here. I mean, it would have ended up, what, 295? I actually did okay on that. Let's see. Money, of course. Yeah, money, obviously. Oh, yeah, maybe just taking the random furnace tap was the play. Hit more times, you get a couple turns faster in both. You don't really need to cast spells at a certain point. Ah, man, the Impish Scholar. Now, I don't know about that. Maybe at high rolls. Maybe? Hidden Passage instead. Interesting. Interesting. It didn't seem to pay off here. I mean, maybe it did on Seraph. It's hard to read, right? I don't know. I think the Furnace tab is doing a lot more work. The Inferno's good. I like the Inferno here. That's killing an entire wave and making sure that more hits are going into the boss. I could see some of these decisions. I don't know if they're like slam dunks, but they obviously squeeze out numbers, which is good. A lot of this is similar. Transcendum, I don't know if that actually ended up paying off in any important way here, but dude did end up with 320, man. There it is. Guy ended up with 320. It's the difference. 25 Pact Shards, guys. Yeah, 1280, 12800. 12800 versus my 11800. That pushes me to 80.9. I mean, I'll be real with you. Taking that Transcendent is the difference between number 2 and number 6 for me. So that's actually super relevant. We had a really clean run otherwise. I mean, this worked out pretty well, right? Lots of points from everywhere, but that Transcendent, that was it. All right, that's really the major thing I need to take away is I just slammed the unit there. Now, it's like, I think there was some other card I took. I took the Alloy, that's right. This was a really good injection of damage, but it might not have been necessary. The thing that you have to understand, at the moment, I didn't know that I would see both dupes, right? So if you don't get all of the Apex Imp copies you want, a huge injection of armor like this makes a really, really big difference, right? I, in that moment, decided that Alloy was more valuable. I don't know if, obviously in hindsight, I think the Tia gets me the 1k points I need to go to number 2. I get it. But otherwise, I don't know. You don't know that you're going to get all the dupes, right? You could maybe guess based on the point spread that you're going to have a good run, but it could have been from any number of things. At that point in time, at ring 3, you're just not sure. But yeah, fair enough. There it is, right there. Take Transcendent, get number 2. I don't really have much else to say. This run plays itself. There's not a lot to it. It's hard to lose, and I don't know, actually pretty easy to score very high. You don't have to do a lot of work here. You just need to kind of identify how to play each combat smartly. I think it's very easy to lose points on ring 1 if you're not clever about it, but it's pretty easy to do once you figure it out. It only took me one extra try, so not much else to add. I guess I'll let you go there. Welcome back, and let's play some Monster Train. Have a good week, y'all. And hey, yeah, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.